In today's video, we want to talk about how to trade on Bitunix. So this is a full beginner to pro guide, and we are going to give you the complete system of how you can trade smarter and manage risk and also scale your crypto strategy, right? So this guide is really intended if you want to know how to execute spot and futures trades step by step and manage risk like a professional trader and also avoid liquidation and common beginner mistakes, right? So it's built as a structured trading system that scales. If you want to get started on Bitunix exchange, use the link in the description so that you can get the best rebate, the best fees, and some promos and bonuses as well. So Bitunix has really become one of the top trading venues in 2026. It's fast moving, it's got deep liquidity, and also predominantly now starting to incorporate a lot of algorithmic AI trading, and this is what is really at the cutting edge of trading right now. So if you want to get access to derivatives trading, competition execution, modern trading tools, and just a global market exposure, this is the platform for you. So all you need to do first is to make sure you create your account, set that account up. Like I said, use the link in the description, right? And you make sure you secure your account with 2FA. And then start exploring the dashboard and familiarizing yourself with the trading pairs, right? Funding your account is very easy. You can deposit USDT, for example, or BTC or ETH, or transfer amounts from other exchanges or other tokens, right? So the step number 2 in this process is just to now understand the actual trading interface. So there are some main core components that you need to consider when you trade. You're looking at the trading dashboard. You can see the price charts, the order books, the recent trades, obviously, the order entry panel, and also the position details, right? If you take a position, and what each section does is, obviously, if it's a chart, is showing you that price action and the trends. The order book displays buy and sell liquidity, and then the order panel is where you place trades and positions, track your active trades as well. So if you want advanced charting, you can also use a trading view, and check out the link to the full guide so you can get links to trading view as well and get bonuses and discounts with that. Step number 3 is to explore. If you're a beginner, I would recommend maybe starting with spot trading, right? Where you buy an asset and you hold it. And how to execute a spot trade is very simple. You select the pair, for example, BTC USDT, then you choose the order type. If it's a market or limit order, then you enter the amount and then you confirm that trade. When you want to use spot, if it's a long-term investment, it's a good place. Lower risk exposure because you're not using leverage, then beginners really like this. Okay, so step number 4, if you want to get into more of the advanced layer, you can start exploring futures trading, right? So futures allows short and long positions, leverage usage, and also profiting from volatility. So leverage allows you effectively to control larger positions with less capital, but obviously this is susceptible to liquidations, right? So your position is closed automatically, and when losses exceed your margin, and then you have to think about things like funding rates, where that reflects the market imbalance between the buyers and the sellers. So for example, if you use 10x leverage, right, $100 becomes $1,000 exposure, and then a 10% move against you results in liquidation. So step 5 is risk management. This is very important. Okay, so for really risk 1 to 2% of your capital per trade. This is kind of like the professional rules, so to speak, right? This is not financial advice, by the way. Do your own research, but this is just a guide. You can also use stop losses. You always need stop losses to avoid getting stopped, and avoid using high leverage. Use a healthy amount of leverage according to your risk appetite, and then obviously define the exits and the entries so you don't trade emotion based. And why most traders tend to lose is obviously the fact that they do tend to over leverage, and they don't use stop losses, and they also trade emotionally. So some of the tools on Bitunix that I recommend: stop losses for sure, taking profit. You can also automate that. I think using isolated margin is typically better than using cross, right? If you don't want to have your whole entire account have exposure to one position or multiple, a few different positions. And then you need to size those positions effectively as well. And then you track your liquidations, right? So market orders, if you want to just kind of explain the order types that you can find on Bitunix, these are instantly executed, best for speed in volatile markets. And then you've got limit orders, which are best for precision and planned entries because they're executed as specific prices. And then you've got stop orders that are triggered when price reaches a certain level, used really for risk control and breakout strategies as well. So the step number 7 is building that trading system, right? So the components and the purpose. Capital is how much you trade, and the strategy is your edge, and execution is how you enter and how you exit those trades, and then the risk is really how you protect your capital. For example, right, of a system, you risk 1% per trade, you use support and resistance levels, you avoid trading during high volatility spikes, and you track every trade. Number 8 is combining, let's say, Bitunix with other platforms, right? You don't need to necessarily stick to just one exchange. I think there's what I like to call a recommended stack where, you can maybe use highly liquid venues like Binance for liquidity, trading execution. You do it on Bitunix, right? And if you want to dive deeper into altcoins that are not maybe available in some markets in Bitunix, you go to places like MEXC. If you want yield, maybe use Gate.io. If you want to store your crypto off the exchange, then you move it to your ledger or core wallet or something like that. This kind of just gives you redundancy and flexibility and that opportunity access, right? So you need to also avoid making certain mistakes like over leveraging and then not setting your stop losses or having no trading plan and trading emotionally and ignoring the market structure and just allocating your capital poorly. If you want to learn more, the guide is in the description. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.
Safer, ultra forward. Trade smarter on Bitunix.